Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'.
Oh, we are having homemade stuffed chicken, y'all. This is my first time making stuffed chicken. We have a beautiful lemon garlic butter sauce on top. We have some grilled lemons, and it's sitting on a bed of cauliflower mash. Yummy delicious. We have some asparagus at the back there. Who wants a yummy bite? Oh my goodness. And we are drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water. Who is ready for this?
What's up, Yummybitestv? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all already see it. Y'all were drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Delicious. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this motherfucking mukbang? All right, so today we are going to be eating some homemade stuffed chicken. This is my first time making stuffed chicken, y'all. So I did the stuffed, what is it? Catfish. Now it's time for the stuffed chicken. Oh my goodness. And it's sitting on top of a bed of cauliflower mash. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's full of flavor. Oh my gosh. There's cream cheese, spinach in there. All kind of other goodies, girl. Oh my gosh. Rate my plate, honey. If I don't get a 10 on this one. Oh my gosh. I forgot to take the daggone. Soup pickles out. This is too good. Happy mother flipping Sunday. What y'all eating? Look at that. Who want a yummy bite? Y'all know y'all want some. Let's try it with some of this. Spectacular. That feeling is bomb. So delicious. How did I forget to check these out? Absolutely. Grill your freaking lemons. Like, they're so much juicier and just, oh, delicious. Or caramelized lemon. Are you kidding me? You would think that these were mashed potatoes. Cauliflower mash is a really good substitute for mashed potatoes. Who agrees? Let me know in the comments. Really good sub. Uh-oh. Hot. This is exactly what I wanted. Exactly. First, I was scared because I had to finish it off in the oven. I was just hoping that it was cooked all the way through, and it is. Thank you, Lord. Next time I do this, I'm going to try it in the air fryer. Because who loves a good air fryer recipe? You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy. Delicious. Excuse me. Delicious. How's everybody's weekend been going? Girl, we are into the weekend. What did y'all do? It's weekend. Who went to church and who didn't? Who went to church? Who went to church? Who like grew up in the church and then once you moved out, you stopped going? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. You know what? You know why I think I stopped going to church? It's because my entire childhood, y'all, we were made to go to church. And it's not like that we went because we wanted to go. I mean, we eventually started liking it and wanted to go. But we were made to go. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think that has something to do with me not, with me stopping going to church. You know what I'm saying? Once I got older. Because I was like, oh, good. I ain't got to go to church. Yeah. Don't do what I do, okay? But I know, like, that's how I felt. That's a shame. But, and now, y'all, I don't know. I feel differently about the church now. I do. Like, I feel like if I wanted to listen to a sermon, like, I could listen to it on TV. My phone, you know. I feel like I have to go to an actual church. How does anybody else feel about that? Let me know. Oh, this is filling. Whew. Oh my goodness. So y'all, Cassie is done with her testimony. And y'all, the murder show was telling me this is like a racketeering like case. It's not even about what kind of like person he was. And murder show was like he doesn't know why, you know, the prosecution is going through all of this, you know, stuff that they're going through. Like they said, like the tapes of Diddy, you know, putting his hands on Cassie. He was like, that don't have nothing to do with what they actually arrested him for. And so, they're saying that Cassie, her second day of testifying, they said it didn't go good for her. People are thinking that she participated willingly, allegedly. That's what people are saying, y'all. I don't really have an opinion because you know why? She was a woman that was in love. And y'all know, we do some real stupid stuff when we're in love. You know? And I don't know, I feel like she did everything that she did because she was trying to please her man because she knew that her man would like that. Now, is that Diddy's fault that she wanted to please him in that way? But now this is not excusing anything, okay? Like, I feel like they should have persecute. They should have like convicted him on the abuse. Maybe they were trying to get something bigger. Maybe that's what it was because like we have the actual evidence, the tape, and you know. Anyway, but y'all, I heard that this is gonna be a really long trial, and so you know, like buckle up. A lot more is gonna be coming out. People are wondering why none of this has anything to do with his actual charges. I guess it might be coming, but yeah, Cassie don't have to testify anymore. They were like, there was just a lot of like flags that went up with her testimony. I think they asked her something like, y'all do not quote me, okay? Allegedly, it was something like, you know, do you regret? Or do you like hate him or something like that? They were talking about Diddy. Basically, no, she doesn't. She doesn't hate him. She, with all these things that he did, and maybe she just has a soft heart. She, what did she say? She doesn't regret anything. Like what? You, like I don't know. Maybe that's just how she lives her life. With no regrets, I guess. But I would have regretted even meeting him. Straight up. I would have regretted it. Oh, excuse me. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about the last day of her testimony? If y'all even heard it. I know it's a lot to keep up with knowing we have all this other stuff going on, y'all. Do y'all hear the Trump administration lying to y'all? Do y'all like? They're literally telling people that no tax on tips, no tax on wages or something like that, no tax on tips, all that stuff that he promised. He's saying that it is in the bill, y'all. And they're literally reading the bill and saying it is not in there. That's why they could not even pass a vote on it, y'all. Even Republicans were like, oh no, we're not doing this. It was what was the number? 16 to 21, something like that. Yeah. Some of the Republicans didn't vote for it. They was like, y'all need to put some of the stuff that y'all promised the people up in here. It needs to be amended. So, thank God some of the Republicans are smartening up. Like, what the hell is this? Like, they act like they ain't got family members that's going to be affected. You know what I'm saying? So, it didn't pass yet. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know what they are. And, you know, if they make it right, then maybe it'll pass. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to F us over, basically. Y'all, this is too good. I'm so glad I didn't put 2 on my plate. Because I wouldn't have been able to get to that one. I'm barely about to finish this one. Okay. Let me get this one in front of me. You know, I need to eat these asparagus. They taste so earthy. Has this ever happened to anybody? You're chewing an asparagus and you kind of choke on it. Has it ever happened to anybody? And I want to let y'all know, do not put your asparagus in the freezer. Do not. I just find that they're a little soggy once you cook them. They unthaw and you cook, like, they're not, you know what I mean? They're like this. They're soggy. Although you hear a crunch, that's just the way asparagus is, but lemon pepper asparagus, so good. I need to eat my veggies. Would it bother y'all to live like next to train tracks? Let me know in the comments. At first it did, and then y'all, we got so used to it. Sometimes I don't even know that's going by. Doesn't bother me at all. But tell me though, would y'all like move into a house and like buy a house that's right next to the train track? Now, we would not buy a house right next to the train tracks. My sister did. But I bet you it doesn't bother them though. Because they've been living there for so long. Y'all, listen to this before we get into any topics. So, somebody came up under one of my videos on Instagram and was like, something, I'm like, I can't believe that you're, is this what they said? Something, anyway, something like, I can't believe you're on GLP-1. Excuse me. And I'm like, what the hell is a GLP-1? And then, excuse me, I remember there was something going viral about this girl, this lady on TikTok, not telling people that she was on a GLP-1, which is a weight loss, like, I guess, injection or something. Maybe they, you know, get injected with it. I don't know. Is it a pill or an injection or something? Anyway, I know that it's for weight loss, okay? And she was like, you've lost all of your muscle mass. And I didn't read the rest before I blocked her and erased it, right? It's so funny to me how people just assume stuff, or like you tell them that that's not what you did, but they're just like, that's what you did. Like, And I want to know, what is the stigma behind these like weight loss drugs? They're out there for people to take. Are people ashamed of taking them or something? Like, are people ashamed? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like people are ashamed of taking them. I feel like people shame them for taking them. You know what I'm saying? But if you're new here, or you just here, honey, I have never taken any type of weight loss drug, okay, from the doctor, any of that, okay. The way I did mine, y'all already know. For the people who already know, fasting and eating right, low carb. First of all, fasting. Then I did keto. Then low carb, low sugar. You know what I'm saying? I never had muscles. For those of you who think I lost something I never had, y'all, I didn't have one muscle. Not one or two. Okay? So I don't know what this lady's talking about. You lost all your muscle mass. First of all, I have 4 children that I birthed. No C-section. Okay? So that plays into the loose skin. You know what I'm saying? I was over 100 pounds heavier. That also plays into the loose skin. Girl, I don't know nobody that's lost over 100 pounds. They don't have a little bit of loose skin somewhere. And most people have a lot, okay? Especially if you're older and have had kids. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes people just don't even think about what they're saying. Or maybe they just don't care. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't be ashamed if I was taking them. I would literally let y'all know. I would let y'all go on the journey with me. You know? But yeah, I didn't do that because I was considering it at first. Like I already told y'all. Hold on. Girl. Anyway. I didn't do it, honey, because it was too expensive. And it has something to do with needles. And I don't like a needle. I don't like it. That's why I was like, you know what, forget this. Because I literally looked it up and was like, how much, you know. No. Couldn't afford it. And then I was hearing that people was taking it and they had all of these bad symptoms and stuff, like side effects and stuff, and like as soon as they would get off of it, they gain all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh hell no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like you just start eating like crazy once you stop taking it. I'm like, I don't even want to go through that. So I just buckled down, honey, and said, I'm gonna do keto. Low carb, low sugar. I heard that it was like the fastest way to lose weight, with the fasting and the intermittent. Oh my God, I swear I can't never say it. Intermittent fasting. Y'all know what I mean. You know, just to, you know, start with the fasting first, and then the keto, and then the intermittent fasting, and then end up with, you know, low carb, low sugar. You know, I still mix in some keto in there. And I say that I'm keto, y'all, because I stay under, for the most part, I stay under 20 grams of carbs every day and 20 grams of sugar. I stay under that every day. Okay? That's all I ingest. Now, what y'all see on my plate may be more, but what I ingest is under 20 carbs and 20 sugars. But like for yesterday, I'm pretty sure maybe I went over yesterday because I used cornmeal with those with the festival, and yeah, y'all. So yeah, I, you know, that's something that I don't think will be a big deal to tell, because of course I don't tell y'all everything, honey, because people don't know how to act sometimes when you tell them too much. So yeah, and honey, if you on the meds or those weight loss drugs, don't be ashamed. Forget folks. Like, they probably wish that they were where you were. Honestly, they probably do. But and then just I know, like, some people are just bothered. You know what I'm saying? They're just bothered. And they're gonna tell you anything to try to make you feel bad about the way that you look. But when I tell y'all, can't nobody make me feel bad for losing weight. Because I feel like 100 times better than what I used to. Y'all, I was having health problems. Little did y'all know. I was having health problems, honey. That weight had to go. Like, it had to go. I swear, weight, it just comes with problems to me. That's how I really feel. It comes with problems. Anyway. Now, what is going on, honey? Oh, listen to this. If we can.
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Okay? Let me tell you what happened today. Trump went to do the birthright citizenship case before the Supreme Court.
It's in the Supreme Court right now.
The Supreme Court torched the shit out of that, guys. Was like, no. It doesn't even make sense. And so that's a done deal. It's over. And I said to y'all that the Supreme Court likes their power. They're not going to let Trump take their power. They're not going to do it. They like being sitting in the highest court in the land. They like making decisions. They like when they make decisions, people do what they tell them to do. The thing is, when they told Trump to do something, he didn't do it. So he's saying, I'm the executive. I know the law better than you. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And then they heard him say if he wanted to bring Abrego Garcia home, he could. Come on, Brosberg talked about it in one of his rulings. And he used the word, can the president bring him home? Is the president telling the truth? So everybody now knows that everybody thinks the president is a liar. And he is a liar.
He is.
He does not tell the truth.
No.
So the Supreme Court.
And let me tell y'all something. The reason he does that, y'all, he already said it. He said it. He said he lies. He lies because the Republicans are going to believe him. And he could literally have something in a bill that says something totally different than what he's saying out of his mouth, and they're still going to believe him, y'all. He lies to them because they believe him, and he's going to keep doing it, y'all. He's going to keep lying to them. So, honestly, we shouldn't be surprised when we hear these lies coming out of his mouth because he's telling them to the people that's going to believe it. Like, it's just mind-blowing to me how he can say that and then the bill shows something else. Like, it literally, he literally said, it's in there. He did it like a Truth Social tweet or whatever the hell. Saying it was in there, y'all. I'm like, but it's not. Everybody's saying it's not. We see that it's not. Anyway, I guess people are just going to keep being willfully crazy. Okay? Like, oh my God. Anyway. Y'all, I was supposed to tell y'all this yesterday. There was a massive prison break, y'all, in New Orleans. I believe it was yesterday, y'all. 11 of them, including murderers, escaped prison, y'all, in New Orleans. So, since then, they done caught 2 of them. Okay? But there's 8 more on the loose, y'all. So if you're in New Orleans, honey, watch out. I'm pretty sure they not gonna mess with y'all. I'm sure. But Because I'm pretty sure they trying to. And who would still be in New Orleans? Like, what? I would have been out of there. I would have probably been in Houston by now. But anyway. Hopefully they're caught. Hopefully, honey. They broke right out of there through a toilet. They loosened up the toilet, and they're saying that they had some help from the inside. And I don't know. I didn't see how they had help from the inside. Who is that? I don't know who that is, y'all. I'm sorry. I do not answer numbers that I do not know. I don't do it. No. They're saying that they had help. That they feel like somebody took a power drill on the other side of the toilet and loosened up them screws so they can get out. Through the toilet. I mean, if you went through the toilet, they had to take the toilet off of the wall. And there was an opening. I'm like, wow. I wonder if they ever had anybody escape from prison and never get caught. Ever. Has that ever happened, y'all? I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, that's what Aaron Parnas was talking about. But yeah, I just gave y'all a scoop. So if you in New Orleans, girl, beware. Stay cautious, honey. What is this?
Big day at the Supreme Court in the birthright citizenship oral argument. But the thing you most need to know has nothing to do with birthright citizenship at all. Instead, it came when the Trump administration's top lawyer revealed a sign of creeping authoritarianism in this country. You're about to hear an exchange between Justice Amy
to this.
Trump's last nominee to the court, and in most cases, a reliable conservative, and that top lawyer, Solicitor General John Sauer. Take a listen.
As I understand it, long-standing policy of the Department of Justice, yes, that we generally, as it was phrased to me, generally respect circuit president, but not necessarily in every case. And some examples might be a situation where we're litigating to try and get that circuit president overruled and so forth.
Well, okay, so I'm not talking about a situation in which, you know, the Second Circuit has a case from 1955 and you think it's time for it to be challenged. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in this kind of situation. I'm talking about this week, the Second Circuit holds that the executive order is unconstitutional, and then what do you do the next day or the next week?
Generally, we follow them.
So you're still saying generally?
Yes.
Generally.
And you still think that it's generally the policy, long-standing policy of the federal government to take that approach?
That is my understanding.
How is that his understanding? And he's a lawyer. Generally, y'all would do what the court says. Generally. So that means not all the time. Girl, he said that to the judge. Girl, I remember when I was standing in front of a judge, I was so scared I couldn't even speak. And he's telling the judge that we might do what you say. If we feel like it. Because he might have wasn't throwing that in too. Girl. I was shocked. That was something else. And she had to get it clear, too. So you mean to tell me? Whew, I'm so full. My goodness. Yeah, I'm thinking about fasting tomorrow. I don't know, though. I might. Let me see. Is there anything else going on here?
Hey everybody, good afternoon.
Hello.
Go to court with the Justice Department. She just cut out all of those lawyers.
Hold on.
It's over. And I said to y'all that the Supreme Court likes their power. They're not going to let Trump take their power. They're not going to do it. They like sitting in the highest court in the land. They like making decisions. They like when they make decisions, people do what they tell them to do. The thing is, when they told Trump to do something, he didn't do it. So he's saying, I'm the executive. I know the law better than you, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And then they heard him say if he wanted to bring Abrego Garcia home, he could. Come on, Brosberg talked about it in one of his rulings. And he used the word, can the president bring him home? Is the president telling the truth? So everybody now knows that everybody thinks the president is a liar. And he is a liar. He does not tell the truth. So the Supreme Court is basically making an example. So let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to try to suspend habeas corpus. And they're going to be in court so fucking quick and tied up in court and not be able to execute that shit. I'm telling you guys, a lot of them motherfuckers are going to go to jail.
Allegedly.
A lot of them are going to go to jail. And I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening. Congress is going to strip them of their ability to have immunity. And they're going to start turning on each other. And just like what happened with Trump, they're going to start turning on each other. And I'm going to tell you,
Allegedly.
for starters, I want Stephen Miller in jail. I want Pam Bundy in jail. And I want that Department of Homeland Security lady in jail. I want them in jail.
Girl.
Because there is no reason for
They
a
are
person to
something
be
else.
that ugly toward
Exactly.
people of color.
Mm-hmm.
Pam Bundy shut down the Department of Justice so that we did not have a recourse to take people to court with the Justice Department. She just cut out all of those lawyers. They shut down EEO, so we can't come against companies that treat us poorly.
Wow.
She shut
the
that
EEOC?
down. They shut that
Is that
down.
what it's called?
They shut down any recourse that we have to get relief other than the ACLU, other than Human Rights First, charity organizations, basically. Next thing I want to do is say chef's kiss to Judge Dugan in
The
Wisconsin.
judge, y'all.
She got indicted. And
Remember the judge that got arrested, okay, for, they said that she was trying to, I don't know, smuggle an undocumented person or let them out of the court. Something, okay, that they said she did wrong while she was working, being a judge. Girl, anyway.
so she filed a motion today that says that she can't be indicted for judiciary acts, right? Do you guys remember that Trump filed a motion, has his immunity, says that he cannot be indicted for presidential acts? Y'all remember that clause?
Mm-hmm.
Well, check this out. In order for the Department of Justice to prosecute her, they have to argue against Trump's immunity. How smart that fucking shit was. That is smart. So they're basically, if they argue that, they're basically handing over what we need to get rid of his immunity. Chef's kiss, guys. Smart as shit. We gotta show Judge Dugan some love. Smart.
Judge Dugan, y'all. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot freaking wait. Y'all heard about the old plantation, like mansion, burnt down, like the oldest one, I do believe, burnt down in New Orleans. Nobody is talking about how it burned down or anything, y'all. But some people was like, oh, well, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, it burnt down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was literally a plantation. Like, who would want that to still be standing? But anyway, so it's gone. It's gone. Let me see. Where is it? Is it oh, no. Did I save it? No, I didn't. Anyway, it's okay. Let me read y'all's comments. That's what we need to do. Are those keto hot dog buns? Yes. Let me just answer her real quick. Yes. Honey, they be wanting to know. Okay. Is this it? Oh, here we go. All right. Girl, what the hell? Hold on. Miss Rosetta 67 says, what is festival? What does it consist of? Everything looks so yummy, especially the mac and cheese. Thank you, girl. Excuse me. Festival is like, it's like cornbread. It's like hot water cornbread, but I guess Jamaican style. It tastes like hush puppies to me. Absolutely delicious. You must try it. You must try it. If they have it like at your closest like Jamaican restaurant, or you can make it at home. It's so easy. It's so easy. But yeah, that was delicious. Bud Tube TV says that looks delicious. And that mac and cheese, boy, give it an 8.5 because of the chicken. It's okay. Remo Blast says haters will always hate to bring their self-esteem up and others down. It's definitely a distasteful thing to do, especially if you blew up not too long ago. Exactly. Haters will do anything to knock the joy and ambition that you have over. Like, I can't stand that. They try to get to people's, like, oh my God, I can't even explain it. Like their literal soul. They try to like mess with that. I just, and I see it. Like I can see, I'm like, oh my God, they see that she has a beautiful personality. They trying to tear her down. They gonna try to tear that down. They want to see her crying on camera. That's what they wanted. They are so jealous. Like, y'all, do y'all know how jealousy is so freaking real? It is so real. It is insane. It's a lot of people that don't want to see you do good. A lot. And they want to watch it. They want to watch you not do good. Girl, anyway, the joy and ambition that has to get it and thrive for greatness is all in what they do. Love conquers all, and haters never prosper if they just go around hating everyone. Exactly. They were envying her hard. Girl! Hard. Because soon, she may not even be in New York anymore. Because honestly, my opinion, I feel like she needs to leave. I do. Maybe give it a little bit more time, but I feel like she would thrive somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would absolutely love her. A lot of times your hometown, they don't appreciate you. And that is the truth. They don't appreciate you. A lot of times you're going to blow up and you're going to get more love somewhere else that you do not live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the truth, y'all. That's not like my opinion. So let's see. NY Sanders makeup obsessed says you look beautiful and that festival looks delicious. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Yes, I enjoyed it. Michael Stewart 198 said the food looks amazing. Love your hair, Yummy. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Poetic Beauty 8259 says, girl, Aubrey changed her mind. What? She literally went to New York. Okay, hold on. She isn't testifying anymore. I wonder why. People believe she was paid off. And that money spoke louder than whatever pain she went through. What? Y'all think she would do that? All of that she was saying. All these years. Are you kidding me? I hope that's not what it was. I hope not. Because we don't know. Maybe,
you know, somebody might have threatened her, y'all. You just never know. And sometimes you don't think it's worth it to do certain things if your life is on the line. That might be it, y'all. I don't know. That might be it, though. That's what I'm thinking. For some reason, I don't feel like she'd take money unless it was really worth it. Like, unless it was like 50 mil or something. Probably not even that much. Girl, 10 mil. I don't know. What would y'all do? Would y'all accept, like, let's just say it happened to you. You're just put yourself in Aubrey's shoes. And somebody says, look, I'll give you 10 million if you don't testify. What would y'all do? Would y'all take it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed my plate of food. That was a 1 million out of 10. Y'all have to try that recipe. I hope Murder Show is going to want the other stuffed chicken because it is chef's kiss. I spit. Sorry. Chef's kiss, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on the Family Blog channel. Follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all pick up my cookbook. It is linked in the description box, at the top of the description box. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.